What really happened besides the heat and the singing?
Theo, I'll tell you what you should put in that paper. The mood of that day. Oh, Theo, it was so friendly.
Yes, it was.
People we didn't know at all, waving to each other like they were old friends.
We were old friends by the time we walked from the parking lot to the great lawn.
Yeah. It was a couple of miles at least.
We had to march to the march.
You saw all kinds of people, all colors, from every part of America.
They carried signs and they wore buttons to let you know where they'd come from.
I traded buttons with a man from Portland, Oregon.
Walked around all day long with that button on. Kiss me, I'm Irish. You didn't stop there. Your father went around collecting buttons all day long. Every time I looked up, he had a new button. Kiss me, I'm Jewish. Kiss me, I'm Polish. Kiss me, I'm Japanese.
And I still have those buttons upstairs.
Oh, we have a whole drawer full of reminders from that day.
It must have been great knowing you guys were going to be part of history.
Oh, no. That wasn't what it was about. We were just expressing the way we felt then.
When we stood in the church parking lot waiting to get on the bus, there was only about 50 of us there. I looked around and I thought, well, what if we're the only ones who show up?
We were a very small group of people.
Yes, till we got down there.
There were just so many people.
To stand in front of the Washington Monument surrounded by 250,000 people. To be heard.
Theo, your granddad and I met this one woman, Nadine.
She was 71 years old and
Russell,
she drove...
I was talking.
I was just telling the boy about Nadine.
But I was telling him about Nadine.
I'm sorry. You go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you.
Will somebody please tell the boy?
I'll tell it. Nadine was 71 years old, and she drove all the way from North Dakota.
Grand Forks.
She drove down with the granddaughter.
Lovely child.
During the march, Nadine was with us every step of the way.
Every step.
She stood through all the speeches and never sat down once. We were amazed a person her age could do all of that.
Russell. She was the same age then that you are now.
Oh, you're right. No wonder she could do all that.
See, Theo, that's the one thing that you can't get in the history books. That's the one thing you can't capture. The people.
I guess so.
And you should have seen what it was like when we went back to the buses.
Right. People held hands and smiled. There was a feeling of joy and pride in other newspapers that said there was going to be trouble, but there wasn't any. It was a lovely, peaceful day.
It was peaceful. I still carry a little of that day with me.
Dr. King said, I don't think I'll ever forget, in a sense, we have come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. I mean,
Yes. This is great. I didn't have to go to the library after all. All I had to do was have dinner with my family. Thanks.
Wait a second. Up in the bottom drawer of your mother's dresser, pictures, old newspaper clippings.
Your father's kiss me buttons are in there, too.
Thanks.
I'm glad Theo had that paper to write. Yeah. It brought back a lot of memories.
it certainly did.
And Russell, do you remember someone sitting way in the back of the bus starting to sing? Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory.
August 28, 1963 was a day that changed my family. It was a day of joy and pride, and most of all, hope.
His truth is marching on.